Hey guys, I'm back again. I know I'm a little late to this one because I think this is gonna be going out like sometime Friday, maybe early hours of this Saturday morning for me. But you know, animaljam content creator, have to cover this. So the animaljam update recently brought a couple things. We'll cover that later in the video, but mainly what we're gonna be talking about here is the egg scavenger hunt. So celebrate the spring festival with a spectacular scavenger hunt. See if you can spot all 12 hidden eggs around Jamaa. So I'm gonna be showing you how to find all these eggs around Jamaa for yourself because that was something people were wanting. Hopefully I'm not too late and YouTube doesn't shaft me. But before we do get into that though, make sure to join the blue headdress giveaway. It's ending like probably in the next few days. Last minute entries, go put them in, and yeah, we'll just hop into this. So there's 12 eggs total, and the first one we can actually find in Alpha headquarters. If we go down here into here, this is Alpha HQ, and you just want to go all the way over here. As you can see in the top right corner, there's this little egg here, the rainbow glitter egg, which is for 1 diamond. All of these cost 1 diamond each, by the way. So if you're not a member, you're probably going to be shafted on this like me. Like I can't buy any of these, but it's all right. Now I think the next one is also in Jamaa Township in Soul Arcade, if I'm not mistaken. And you kind of see it over there if my recording doesn't crop it out. And just walk on over here. It's right next to the storefront area, or this area here. It's a little egg poking out here at the rock, if you can see. And that is the colorful spotted egg, which is also for 1 diamond each in the Soul Arcade. And then next here we have the Apondal in the Conservation Museum, I believe it's called. There is another egg here down where the cat hat is, right there, if you can see on my cursor. You just click there, and that is the geometric pattern egg. Very interesting style in this one. Next here in Belush, we'll just keep going through the lands here. There is one right at the rock. This one's kind of barely visible, to be honest, but if you click right here, you can see the decorated chocolate egg. This one looks pretty nice. Quite delectable, if I do say so myself, for 1 diamond right there as well. I guess the next closest line would be Mount Shavir. We'll just do this one right here, which is all the way up here near the bench. If we click right beside the gem breaker minigame, there's a little bow sticking out, and that is the wrapped present egg. It's oddly like Christmas themed looking anyway, in my opinion, but the shape of it is kind of weird as well. But the wrapped present egg there is right there besides the minigame and behind the bench, so you can get that. I guess the next one we can go to Serapia, which is just right here as soon as we load in. Summer Carnival is coming soon, by the way, pretty exciting. But right behind the banner there, you can see it just poking out. That is the Speckled Egg. Really odd name, and it looks kind of odd as well, but each their own, to each their own. I guess we'll go to Coral Canyons next, which I believe is somewhere on the stairs. Yep, right here actually, behind the waterfall. I almost didn't see it. I had to squint my eyes. I need to get my eyes checked. But the brightly striped egg, that's kind of ironic that it's like very visible, even though it's brightly striped. But lo and behold, here it is on the Coral Canyons walkway up. Next we can go to Crystal Sands, rather I should say, which is also kind of right in front of you there. As soon as you spawn in, it's just next to the seahorse sign, or not the seahorse sign, the Bahari Bay sign. If you just click behind it there, you get the woven pattern egg. I don't know what the theming of these are based on the placements of these, but I don't think there is any. I think they're just randomly placed around. But next I guess we can go to the Temple of Zios. I believe there's 2 in here. There's one in the Forgotten Archive, just behind the little Zios temple statue here. If you see at the bottom right next to this scroll, there is the diamond egg. It's probably my favorite one out of all of them. Looks pretty cool in my opinion. That's that one there. And then the other one is actually at the very tippy top of the Chamber of Knowledge, which actually this might be my favorite one right here. This one isn't even hidden, but this is the galaxy egg. Looks pretty bright, right in your face. Loving the design on that one, in my opinion. And then next we can go to Kimbara Outback, which I believe is just, it's just hiding behind the pillar at the Gabby's Animal Hospital right here, which is the polished stone egg. It's like a gold one. Very fantastic and nice. And then I think the last one actually is in Bahari Bay, ironically enough. You just go down a little. It's below the Adventure Base Camp. I think that's the underwater version. It's just a little down here behind this blue seaweed, I guess. I don't know. There's a twisted swirl egg right there. And that's all the eggs, I think. So there's 2 here. There's 1 here. There's 1 here. There's 1 here. There's 1 in Mount Shavir. There's 1 in Belush. There's 1 in Apondal, 2 in Jamaa Township, 1 in Kimbara, and 1 in Bahari Bay, making for the total of 12. So pretty cool stuff if you haven't gotten that yet. But there is also another hidden item that you can get right now, which is the Cosmos Treehouse item, which this used to be an unreleased item for the longest time. I'm super glad that they finally released this. This is the simple bookshelf. This used to be called the e-reader bookshelf, I believe. believe. They just repurposed the name. I'm entirely down with that, to be honest. This is it here. Pretty cool stuff. Feature me, remember to blur out my username in the top right. But otherwise, in Animal Jam news, we have the April Showers bundle, which looks pretty neat, I guess. The black and blue color scheme. I'm not, too much of a hater on that, to be honest. And there is the Cosmo Den we just visited is in this bundle as well, along with a flying pig and a fearsome falcon, which is a special patterned falcon. So make sure to pick up on those. There are more plushies for the Jambassadors in the Wild Explorer tent, I believe it's called. So pick up on these while they are here. I don't think they will leave, but you never know with Animal Jam. They kind of just randomly do things sometimes. Yeah, so some of these that only previously had their wall stickers in the game now have the plushies too. So pretty cool stuff, pick up on these while you can. Shout out Brad Stormer, he makes some cool stuff. But yeah, pick up those while you can. They're all a diamond each, so not too expensive. And then pigs are back again, my favorite animal in the game, next to foxes, I think. So pretty happy that these are back. And then crocodiles and lemurs are also here, and the pixel place, but I think those were in the previous update. I'm not too sure, but that's gonna wrap it up here, guys, for this video. Hopefully it did help you out with the locations of the eggs, and then also the the hidden item in AJHQ den. I would share the bundle, but I am a poor little now member on an alt account, so I can't do that. But it's all pretty much here. You're not really missing anything else. The lightning necklace is probably my favorite part of this set, though. That's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Yeah, we'll wrap it up here, guys. I'll probably have another video out maybe the day after tomorrow or after that. I'm working on a few videos at the moment. It's kind of I need to get organized with that, but yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.